This video is for those who do not live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but perhaps live in a state that has a MOBIUS library. So this would be Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, as well as for patrons that are near a prospector library, which would be in Colorado and Wyoming. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to search for books in MOBIUS to be sent to a library that is near you. A good place to start to find out if there is a MOBIUS or prospector library near you would be under Distant Student Services. And you get there from the library webpage. So just click on here where it says Distant Student Services. And then click where it says Requesting Print Books to be Sent to You. And then Requesting Books to be Sent to a library near you. So if you want to find out if there is a MOBIUS library near you, you need to click here. This shows you the member name and the cluster name, and we'll get to that in a moment. But the important thing to remember is member name and cluster name. If you're in Colorado or Wyoming, you should click here to find out if there's a prospector library near you. So it's important to look through this list to see if there is a prospector library near you. Now, in order to request a book through Prospector, you will need to have a library card. So if you're one of our patrons, you might have a card from something like the Adams County Library or Aurora Public Library, Boulder Public Library. So make sure that you're a member of the local public library. All right, so to do a search here in MOBIUS, you can just do the click down here and click on MOBIUS. So MOBIUS is our main consortium that we belong to, and then Prospector is a partner, a consortium. So we're not in Prospector, but we're connected to Prospector, and I'm going to show how this works in a moment. So let's do a search for a book in MOBIUS. Okay, so we have the Great Commission Resurgence. So if we want this book, we just need to click Request It. First thing we do is we select your library and your cluster. So your library would be MOBIUS, Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. You click Submit. You type in your first name and last name as it is on your student ID. And then you type in your barcode, which is your 7-digit student ID number, starting with the 0. Now here is something you need to keep in mind. Pick up library or cluster. So remember when I showed you that list that had the cluster and the library? So you'll need to select the cluster and the library of the one that is closest to you. So say you are in the Kansas City area, you click on KC Towers. Close to Midwestern Seminary, you could pick this up at their library, but you would need to select their library and then click Submit. Now this might come from our library, it might come from another library in MOBIUS, but it would come from a library in MOBIUS to be sent to the library in MOBIUS that's closest to you. Now if you're a Prospector library, you can get there from clicking over here, and then you can search Prospector right here. And then here it is. And then you can request it. And then you will then need to select the cluster and the library. So if you're a member of the Aurora Public Library, you need to select Aurora Public Library. If, say, this book was checked out, then you could find it in MOBIUS, request it, then you would select your Prospector library, click here to pick up at the public library if you're choosing. And that's how you search in both MOBIUS and Prospector to be sent to a library that's close to you.